I invite you to release any ideas of me being a photographer or a videographer, because I'm here to speak my truth, speak from my heart, and speak my personal experiences to hopefully shed some light or relatability on your life or what you're going through right now. Just for transparency, this is my second take. I don't know, I felt like my other video didn't have me explaining what I really wanted to explain. Also, my armpits were not fully dry from my deodorant. So they're hella white marks. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Wild and Walk Wednesdays with me, Rosemary Fajardo. Oh my gosh, I should check. Oh yeah, the mic pack is on. And it's a series where we talk about different perspectives that I've learned within the past week that have really affected me in such a positive way, or any just like lessons that I really learned in the past week. All right, I need to put that on my list of things to do. Just put a concise log line for this series because it's always different every week. But anyways, I really want to talk about the reality of Talk to the Past Lover, which is my series where I talk to the people I used to date. And if you don't know what Talk to the Past Lover is, it's where I have conversations with people I used to date. And so I just released my third conversation this past Monday, and I was supposed to actually have 5 conversations to release, but one conversation he told me to cut out a certain part, and the other conversation he actually did not feel comfortable with me releasing it. So I was like, all right, well, I gotta think of something else to share so I can share these stories. And so anyways, the reality is, because I talked last video, I said I wanted to talk about the reality of relationships, but honestly it's just the reality of Talk to the Past Lover. It's really hard to get people to talk about their darkest shit, excuse my French, just their darkest times on camera, which I totally understand, and I was pretty crazy to think that more people would be down, but you know, I can dream. But yes, it was also really hard for me to find other people who would be down to talk with their past lovers, because some of my friends were down, but then their past lovers weren't down, and I'm like, okay, all right, I just slowly see this going down, but just kind of brushed under the surface and pat it away and be like, maybe another time. So I am now gonna release a new series where I just speak about my personal experiences in my relationships. And the 2 people who didn't want to release our conversation, I actually asked them if they were okay with me sharing the stories but keeping them anonymous, and they were totally down. So I'm gonna go back and ask the people who weren't down to be part of Talks of the Past Lover to at least be okay with them having me share my personal stories within our relationship, but keeping them anonymous, because I feel like I'm just ready to just share everything with the world. Whew. And people who have like said that Talk to the Past Lover is such a great idea, or like they were scared for me, I'm like, this is what I meant to do. So I'm like not that scared, but I also am scared, because for the people who didn't want to talk about a relationship, those are the ones I really want to talk about, but those are also the ones I'm really like scared to let out. But I was thinking I was driving on the way to an event the other day, and I was like, man, are people gonna misunderstand me? Fuck yeah, they are. Are people gonna be like polarized against me? Probably. And so I've just learned that if you hear my story and you're judging me, then you're essentially judging yourself. And so that's not an attack on you, but that's just like, take a step back and see that realization, because that's something that I really took a step back and be like, whoa, that is so true. Like, for example, when I judge other people's photos, I'm like, oh, no, my photos are not good enough. Like, I'm okay. And then there is that, like, crippling self-doubt. And once I let go of, like, just being open and just open to the fact that everyone has their own way of being creative and to not judge them for it, then I don't judge myself, and it's great. So I actually just came up with a title for my new series this morning when I woke up, and I'll see if that's trademarked, because that's something that I learned in business class, well, not it, business workshop. And another thing, oops, there's my phone. Another thing that I've learned within the past week is my power on just going headstrong on my path, because I am done with people thinking that I'm a videographer or photographer, and I'm really rehauling my website to be like a resource for people to learn about me, for people to learn about themselves, for people to learn about other people, so that they can help. Wait, oh my god, I forgot my train of thought. I also have resources where you can learn about other people who have helped me grow to who I am today. And so there's also going to be events. I have a blog up now, and I know I started a blog before, if you guys have been following me for that long, but this is a blog where I really talk about my personal stories, my like realizations with others, and like my love for the environment, because essentially I am Rosemary Fajardo and I love love. And it's really refreshing to just say that statement. Like, I've just never really been a person of titles, and just I feel like love is just such an abstract thing that it can be anything. But for me personally, I have come to a point where I understand love, or at least unconditional love. And although I might not fully practice it every single day, I'm making a conscious effort to practice unconditional love every single day. And yes, I love love, and this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to spread love. I'm here to love myself and then spread love, and help you find the love within yourself. And I explain in a blog post why I've taken such a sudden, dramatic change in careers, because essentially this is really what I want to do for the rest of my life. And wow, that's such a bold statement. Because I could just see myself, this is literally what I'm meant to do on this planet. And I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are sparking up and my smile is like freaking huge probably. But yes, I love love, and this is what I'm meant to do. And I invite you to release any ideas of me being a photographer or a videographer or an artist, because I'm here to speak my truth, speak from my heart, and speak my personal experiences to hopefully shed some light or relatability on your life or what you're going through right now. And I really thank everyone who's been sending me such kind words and messages on how my videos have affected them positively, or like changed their mindset or perspective. And I'm really grateful for everyone who's on me with this journey, and I can't wait to just spew everything out, take my vulnerable self, just take everything. And yes, if you want to check out my website, it's rosemaryfajardo.com. And like I said, it's under construction, but you could check out all the posts that I've already written so far. And I also have some resources already up there, some lovely people that I've worked with in the past. And I also have an Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, it's at rosemary.fajardo. And yes, this is where I am right now on June 19th, 2019. And I just have a lot of things I still need to sort of release, like those last few bits to release, so that I could just go forward and go headstrong. Oh my god, that was like Hitler. Oh my gosh, that's totally not what I meant to do. But isn't that crazy? Like, this is the stuff that we've been programmed, and now it's just in our subconscious mind. That's what I want to do. I just want to, well, I don't want to program you, but it's like, I just want to shed something that's locked in history. And so it's nothing but positivity and love. I don't know if I worded that weird, so that's why I was kind of just like, how did I say that? But yes, I just want to go headstrong and be like, yeah. And yes, I'm really glad I redid this video, because it definitely shed more light on what I wanted to explain this week. Oh, and also thank you to everyone who was commenting on me camping by myself. I was like, I didn't realize that was such a big deal to a lot of people, but I mean, I just love nature. And I know there's that quote that is like, do one thing that scares you at a time, something like that. But yeah, it was scary, but it was also very, very therapeutic, because I definitely need to get out in nature and ground myself and release more things that I didn't want anymore in my life. I'm still working on it. There's just one last thing that I'm really, really, really trying to release, and I'm working on it. And once that's released, oh man, I'm gonna go flying. I just know it. Anyways, I will see you for next episode. Thank you so much for staying and watching and listening. And please share with everyone else if they don't know, if they're going like through a rough patch, or if you feel like my message could help them in some shape or form during whatever they're going through right now. Please share my videos, and you can also share my future blog posts. I already have 2 up there, but I'm going to create more blog posts in terms of love for self, love for others, and love for the environment. And so I will see you next time, next episode. I'm like flashy. Okay, bye. Lots of love. Bye.